Is that working? It is. It is working. Okay. All right. So we're back. Been like a month or two. Took a little break. Uh, but stuff's gotten a little calmer, so have some time here to putz on this. So what I'm doing right now is your character runs right now at pretty normal human running speed, but that gets a little annoying if like you are trying to go across the map because it's a kind of big map, so it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to go across the whole thing. Um, I might have already talked about this, but the idea is that the player gets rollerblades, kind of like Heelys or whatever. So here we're walking normally, right? So jump, stop. The jumping's broken, but that's due to the rollerblades. I'll get to that in a second. But let's say we wanted to go faster. So here, let's open the gate real quick. Captain Furball, hey, how goes it? Oh, I'm terrible. I'm bad at my own game. This is true, yeah. I worked up my computer for a while, and then I also just kind of took a break, so sorry for being gone for so long. How have you been? Oh, thank you, yes. I've never tried growing it out, so I was like, life's an adventure. Try it out. Ah, here we go. Alright, hit this little target. There we go. I'm kind of adding like a fast walk feature. So the idea is like you have rollerblades. So you press the R button, which is kind of funny because that would normally be the reload button. But you hit R, and then your guy just rolls. It's kind of fun. Dude, sorry to hear. It's never fun. Especially after it being such a long, like, hiatus of the pandemic or whatever. Well, hope you're finding some nice stuff to do. Oh, you were looking at uh, a couple dev projects. Didn't get the job, bummer. Uh, you're playing around with a couple cool things like there was a neat art style that you were doing for a game dev project you were working on. Have you been doing any of those or playing any Apex or anything nice like that? I haven't played Apex in a minute. There we go. So my guy's just rolling. If I press the R button, he stops. That's kind of the idea, because you can travel faster to like these further away areas. Although right now I'm not touching around. There we go. Just kind of a long walk otherwise. Whee! I want to make people walk forever, but right now the jumping is broken. So right now we can like go freaking flying. Ah! Missed it. Yes, yeah, we... Right now it just maintains your momentum in the direction you're going, which... Yeah, there definitely should be like a gravity mechanic. maybe they're motorized rollerblades. I don't know. uh, the other option is I could just give you like a very fast sprint as the player, which would work. I think it's kind of fun that like the jogging speed is actually like in real units. This is actually about as fast as you would jog. Uh, so I kind of want to keep that. And then like in the Pokemon games, right? You can always like pop out your bicycle. Right. You always can grab your bicycle right in the Pokemon Game Boy games, just like zip around. So I kind of like that. And then the other thing is you keep going in one direction, so you could have cool little shooting puzzles where you have to like hop on your rollerblades and then like shoot some targets, like drive-by kind of thing. Like that sounds fun. So that's the idea. But right now I've broken jumping. Right now I've broken jumping pretty horribly, which is fun. Whee! But that wasn't even as high as we can go, because if we hold down a direction key, doesn't matter. There we go. Do do to do do to do to do. So we have to fix this. Unfortunately, this shouldn't happen. So the issue is while I'm holding down a direction key, I just keep going. And as soon as I let go of the direction key, yeah. I had like a jetpack feature or something at some point. Whee! Bye. So, uh, yeah. What was I thinking? How do we fix that? How do we fix that? Look in the layer code. Problem is, I made this change a couple weeks ago, so I have to remember what I was doing. Right. There definitely could be like pickups, like you pick up a jetpack, you pick up a rollerblade, whatever. All right. Switch mice because this one doesn't have a working scroll wheel. Yeah. This one's not nearly so good for gaming with because it's a brick, but the scroll wheel works. So they're both on my desk. All right. So physics process. Trying to make a horror game. Saw the video made. No. I'm curious. I saw the drone one. Yeah, I saw this one, which was cool.
Hulu Ad Manager is the easy way for businesses like yours to advertise.
Hulu. This looks really cool. And the music is also nice. I mean, it's just you and me, so it doesn't really matter. This looks really good. Already, like, artistically, this is way more nice looking than anything I've ever made. When the door keeps rattling. The let me go back. This part right here, where you can try to open the door, but it doesn't open. That's pretty great. I like that. Like in so many games, you just like go up to the door, and if you can't open it, you just don't get the interact prompt, right? But like it gives you the prompt, and you can rattle the door, but nothing happens. That's pretty good. Thanks for showing me. I very much like it. Have you played many horror games? I have not. I've watched people play some. It's fun to watch people get scared. Like Five Nights at Freddy's or there's a couple other ones that I don't remember the name of, but uh, maybe I've played Little Nightmares. That's another one, I guess. Uh, but controls. So I think in here, physics process, where we do the walking. So yeah, here's if not is on floor. Jacksepticeye is good. Markiplier is very good. Markiplier had a lot of trouble with the getting over it game, right? He was like throwing his chair and all that. Which getting over it's actually a lot of fun. I have does getting over it work on Linux? It should. I can't imagine it wouldn't. But they were both excellent. I'm a big fan of both. Jacksepticeye. The last Jacksepticeye video I watched was him playing the Stanley Parable, right? That one's always cool. Um, there was a remaster or whatever of that one, or the Goose Game, the Untitled Goose Game. Seems pretty cool, and that one's neat because I think that was like a very small studio that made the Untitled Goose Game, and it like blew up for sure. Uh, what's your idea for the hook or like the story of the horror game? Um, definitely was kind of like moving around a building, going in the elevator. You could pick buttons and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't. Apparently, it's an older game. I just saw the most recently, the Stanley Parable. Nice. Yeah, yeah. No, I've never played it. I've definitely watched a lot of people play. Stanley Parable. I have played Getting Over It. Getting Over It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to make other people play it too. Like if I haven't figured out the story, that's all right. Like, uh, that's kind of the fun of it too, is you can play around, uh, just make mechanics and put them together in different ways and try out different things. No wrong answer. Um, I'm not thinking very hard about this. Sorry. Let's see. So if not is on floor, so we just fell off or jumped. So this is all to do with the fact that Godot sometimes will not recognize that you're on the floor, even if you are on the floor. So we have like a little tail on our player model. Let's see. Game, player. This is me just purely copying a tutorial, but yeah. So we have this little, I actually changed it from a tail to a cylinder because uh, sometimes the tail wouldn't touch the ground properly, and the cylinder helps fix that. But that a lot of GS art? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Let's type, I suppose. Am I in the wrong keyboard? I'm in the wrong keyboard. Nice. I didn't know this was the thing, but I could see that from what you're showing in yours. Nice. Makes sense. Uh, Gravity back. So I think what's happening is I'm not applying gravity when I'm holding down one of the movement keys and I'm in rollerblade. Well, not even in rollerblade, because what if we go here and we just hold down a movement key, so I'm just holding W, and I'm not even in rollerblade toggle mode, but no gravity until I let go of the W key, and then gravity starts coming back. The tree? No, we missed the tree. So that's the problem. We're not applying gravity if I'm holding down a movement key. So let's see how my gravity works. Let's see. I should really kind of read through this. So if we're not on the floor, and we were previously on the floor with this flag, then we just fell off something or we just jumped. So was on floor is false, it switches that flag. And if we didn't jump, we just fell off. Then we don't want any sideways gravity. So like we don't slide down. We don't like slide down hills and stuff. So it puts the gravity vector to straight down like that. Otherwise, if we were not on the floor, it increases it. So the gravity accelerates the longer we're in the air. So that makes sense. If we are on the floor, then we set that toggle correctly. We set jumped flag as false, and then we set the gravity vector to be pointing perpendicular to the floor so we don't fall sideways or slide on slopes. So that's all well and good. Then if we press jump and we are on the ground, then we can jump. So jumped is true, and it sets the gravity vector to the jump amount. We've toggled rollerblades. We don't really care about this because this happens rollerblades or not. So we're going to ignore that for a second. So WASD input is false. If input is action pressed, move forward or move backwards or move left or move right, then oh. I think this is just a typo. That should be WASD input. Now it was on floor. Wrong keyboard again. There we go. I wonder if it's that easy. Is it that easy? Yeah, that fixed it. That fixed it. Okay, now do the rollerblades still work? actually worked better. Awesome. That actually works like it should. Hey, alright, that was easy. Sweet. Okay. Easy typo fix. So, now let's save that. We did. My next to do, well, there's two. Right, right. That's what I get for putting it down for a couple weeks and coming back. Forget what I changed, and then I left a typo in there. Oh, we got it. Well, so it wasn't a spelling mistake. I spelled it correctly. I just used the wrong flag. So instead of they both started with a W, but I used two different flags. So instead of saying right here was to input, I put was on floor. They were both valid, but because it was the wrong one, it had unexpected results. Kind of cool, but unexpected. So here's my current kind of hang up. I'm not a super big fan of any of the levels I've made yet. What I really just need to do is make a bunch of levels, because it really doesn't take that long. I should just like bang out like a level a day or like a level a week or whatever. And then I can like iterate on them. If I'm like, hey, I don't like this level needs to be longer, or it needs to be smaller, or it needs to have more enemies or whatever. Um, whatever. If I made 100 levels, uh, you could just play through it and you're like, oh, I don't like this one, I like this one, let me tweak it, whatever. So that's what we need to do. So currently, I'm on this one. And I've got this ski lift kind of working. It's a little iffy, but I want to just finish up this level. So all I really need to do is add the exit and maybe some scenery over here. And maybe like some enemies that actually like shoot at you along the ski lift. That would be kind of fun. And then it's done. We're all done. So right now, we've got this. Oh, this. I've been playing some of the Cycle Frontier, which just released in its non-beta form this week, which is pretty fun. I would play Tarkov a lot in the past, but there's two problems with that. It does not work on Linux, unfortunately, and I'm Linux only right now for technical reasons. And then second of all, I'm kind of upset with Russia right now, so what? The Cycle is a very Tarkov-like game, which is fun. Okay, so here's kind of the idea. This is kind of a slow map for walk around, so if we press R for rollerblades, whee, roll much faster. Alright, so to turn on the ski lift, we need to hit Cycle Frontier. Yes, that is the one. We need to hit all of the bells. I see a shadow. There it is. Need to not miss. Wait, is that the acorn? Bell. Not sure. Okay, there's one. Get a little closer. Okay. first two. That ding dong noise is erroneous. Okay, that's the last one I need right there, I think. Oh, back up there. Frick. Now the problem is they're all mixed up and I don't know which one I'm supposed to shoot. This is a hard jump. There we go. Okay. It's probably not this one. Okay. We're waiting. We want all three lights to go green, and we want that to move. Okay. Nope, still not moving, so it's this one. I need to shoot this one. Ah! Oh, is it? Which one is it? I think it's the one on the right. Probably plenty. Rollerblades? This one. Need to shoot this one. Hey, there it is. Yes! Now it's going. Yeah, no requirement. It's a space looter shooter, but I like it. This mostly works. Yes, haha. He lived. Ah, fuck. Okay, it's not supposed to do that. I may have to figure that out. Alright, let's try that again. Nope, I missed it. Booger. Hey, I hit the acorn though. Need to make this a little easier to jump on, but... Well, and we were on it, and we fell off, which... There we go, okay, we're on. Now you have to kind of work to stay in the middle of it. Oh! There we go. It works. It's just not perfect. I could either... Yeah, maybe it's too fast. Maybe that's part of the issue. I almost wonder if I, like, when you're on it, if it should parent you to it, because otherwise it's just you're kind of constantly... There's a little twist at the top. I haven't figured out how to make it not do that. But yeah, that's the whole level right now, so... I think I want there to be some, like, enemies up here that try to shoot you, and then either the exit's gonna be over here. Maybe there's like a little walkway here, and you go into the little base. And that's where the exit is, or... you go over here, and there's like some jumps that you gotta make around the corner, and then that's where the exit is. So, that's what we will be doing next. Bye! But, I think I'm gonna go grab some breakfast, so I will putz on this a little bit more in a bit, but, good to see you, and sorry for the short stream, but I was like, I want to turn this on again, because otherwise I'm gonna just forget about it. Thank you, thank you. It doesn't necessarily feel super cool to me sometimes, so thanks for saying. But best of luck with the horror project you're working on, and just take it easy and do some fun stuff and chill. And for sure, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll be back a little bit more frequently. Cheers. For sure, yeah. No, have a good night.